Forex traders, I'm talking to you. What you need to do is get your laptop out because guess what, guys? It is time for Forex trading analysis. Ladies and gentlemen, I know the market has been a bit rough. It's been a bit tough. I see all the comments. Dapo, Willis, come online. Tell us where the market is going next. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back on YouTube to show you guys what the market is about to do next. If you're just joining me for the first time, my name is Dapo Willis, and this is a segment of my YouTube channel called Trader Talk. Now, Trader Talk is basically a segment whereby I come on here to break down the damn chart. And lately, I think Euro USD has been acting up, and so has gold, and so has the S&P 500, all my favorite pairs. I've been away from the market for a bit, but I'm back now so that I can help you guys extract some money from the damn market. That's why I'm here. So I'm going to jump into my screen anytime from now to obviously show you guys what's happening. Ensure to have your trading account ready, whether you have a trading account or you have a prop account. If you've got a trading account with WMARKET, even better. All you need to do is just have some money in your trading account and watch this video and you're pretty much good to go. Withdrawals are guaranteed. Now, if you want some withdrawals, if you know you want to take some money out of your trading account this Friday, type withdrawals in the comment section. I can hear an amen, people. Type withdrawals in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen. Dapo Willis is back. I've been busy doing a couple of things, but your boy is back. Before I jump into my screen, where obviously going to be sharing all this amazing analysis that are going to be making you some money, I just wanted to say a quick shout out to all the people that I saw at the Dubai Forex Trading Expo. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not know, you're not aware, I, my humble self, Dapo Willis, was at the Dubai Forex Expo 2025. And ladies and gentlemen, I cannot stress the amount of love I got at the expo. So the expo is like a conference. It's like where all the brokers and prop firms and the influencers and, just people who are big fans of the Forex industry, the who's and who's were at the Dubai Forex Expo, and I walked in there, and guys, the love was crazy, but a couple of people stood out. And I feel like people who met me at the expo knew me for one thing. They knew me for changing their lives, and I couldn't believe it. I've got people there who were dressed in a very corporate attire. They're fund managers. I got investment bankers coming up to me and telling me how they took my course, which is the Forex Mastery Program, and it has absolutely transformed their lives. I've heard people, like the stories I heard, they were wild. People were telling me that they've started managing funds for investors. I'm talking 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 10. One guy there said, I managed $10 million by using what I learned from you from the Forex Mastery course. The top-down analysis has absolutely changed my life. I have people who now work for Forex brokers because they have a thorough understanding. I have people, like literally one woman, she and her daughter, her daughter was thanking me for saving her mom's life. That her mom was losing everything to Forex until she stumbled on my video and she clicked the link in the description and paid just $99 for the Forex Mastery Program. It absolutely changed her life. This woman's daughter was telling me they're from Mozambique. Now put some B-rolls here. She was telling me how she was now able to go to school because her mom could now afford to make enough money to not only take care of them, but to also send her to school as well. Because prior to now, her mom was losing so much money in the Forex market. And you know what? While the daughter was speaking to me, she was like, I know you, like you're Dapo, like you cheat. I was just like, bruh. I couldn't believe it. Like they warmed up to me, they hugged me, and it was absolutely amazing, guys. She said she's been like, this was one of the most touching stories. She was like, I've been able to now go to school because my mom has become consistently profitable after she watched your videos. Guys, as the daughter was talking to me, the mother was just crying. She was just crying. And ladies and gentlemen, nothing makes me happier than to see that the Forex Mastery Program, which has a top-down analysis, is actually touching people's lives. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're in a position whereby you're still struggling with your trading and you're still trying to find a way in life, in this our life cycle called Forex trading, and you haven't gotten the Forex Mastery Program, you're playing with fire, ladies and gentlemen. Ensure to grab it. Click the link down below. Get the Forex Mastery course today and change your life. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, I know I haven't spoken about a lot of other people I met at the expo. If I saw you at the expo, I love you very much. Thank you you made my day, you made my week. To see, you see, on YouTube it's just views. I just see people viewing the video. I just see people enrolling in the course. Sometimes you just forget that these are actually real people. But when I go out and these people warm up to me and they're just thanking me, like, it's so emotional for me. And I just want to give, you know what, guys, come and give me a hug, give me a hug. Give me a hug. If you follow me on social media and my videos and the Forex Mastery Program has absolutely impacted your life, come in, give me a hug, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for actually listening to me and understanding that this market, yeah, it's not about signals or indicators. You need to understand the flow of the market, the top-down analysis. You need to understand price action properly. And the Forex Mastery Program does that easily for you guys. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already grabbed it, click the link in the description right now. The course is just $99. Before I decide to change my mind and take it to $1,000, I think I might do that soon, because the impact that people, like this guy's managing $10 million with the $99 course. Like, the course should definitely be worth more than that. I think I'm going to increase it to maybe $500 at least, or $1,000. Ladies and gentlemen, take action now, because one day you might come on this channel and you find out that the cost is now $1,000. Anyways, guys, enough about the Forex Mastery Program. If I met you at the Dubai Forex Expo, I love you very much. I love every single one of you. Kisses to you guys. Let's jump into the video. Let's actually go into our charts. Like the promise I made at the beginning, a lot of people have been having issues with the euro dollar, gold, GBP USD, and the S&P 500. I am here to fix all your worries. Go nowhere. Stay right there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's jump in. Get the Forex Mastery Program and let's jump into the video, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. What's happening, Forex traders? Now, welcome inside of my screen once again. Like I told you, this is going to be one of your most exciting episodes of Trader Talk. Why? Because I know that for a fact, a lot of traders are very confused as to what exactly is going on in the market as we speak. But Dapo Willis is back. He's here to fix everything. He's back to help you, obviously, remain consistently profitable. I am back to ensure that what money enters your pocket, your bank account. I'm here to ensure that what you withdraw money from your trading account. Now, guys, without any further ado, before I proceed into the nitty-gritties of the video, I've got a couple of pairs that I want to analyze. Actually got a pair that is about to take off to the moon. So before I obviously start analyzing the market, I want you guys to do yourself one little favor and smash the subscribe button right down there. You have 5 seconds to do that, because at the end of the day, I drop these videos on a bi-weekly basis, and you need these videos to be able to stay consistently profitable, period. You don't want a situation whereby I've dropped the video and then you're watching it 2 weeks later because the trade's already played out. So not only do you want to subscribe, you want to smash the bell icon right there. So go ahead and do that, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, let's proceed, guys. Smash the subscribe button and smash the bell icon, and let's jump into the video. So now, I remember the last time I was obviously on Trader Talk, a couple of pairs made me a lot of money, primarily Euro USD. So I'd literally caught the Euro dollar move, this one. So I just want to quickly highlight what how much money I'd made and all that jazz. So the Euro dollar move, actually, I was somewhere here. Sorry, guys. So something happened to my charting software. I think I lost my old account. So I had to create a new one, and then I had to design everything from scratch all over again, the color codes and all that. So if you notice something a bit off, it's fine. It's just one of them things. I want to add my horizontal rate, probably a different color from what you see, different color. I like to use the green horizontal rate, not this green. I like to use a lighter shade of green. Not even this green. I like to use this green. Nah, not that green. I like to use this green. No, I hate that green. So, I was just playing with you guys today, man. It's good to be back. Okay, cool. So we're going to use this green as my horizontal rate. Actually, let me switch that back to blue for the sake of this video so that we know exactly what we're working on. So I'm just going to delete a couple of things. We're going to address some of the... I made over $1.2 million, first of all, on 2 trades the last time I was on Trader Talk. And ever since then, I really haven't been trading that much because I've been busy. You guys see me, been busy doing a lot of things, some really cool stuff. So I haven't been here. The last time I was on here, I made $1.2 million, and I caught this trade, this euro dollar trade, which looked exactly like this. I need to come back here. Hold on. If the ray, not the ray, I need, yeah, I need that here, so put this here. Good. Perfect. And this needs to be taken out, and we replace that with this. Cool. Brilliant. So I'm just going to explain to you guys what has actually been happening in the market past couple of windows. Now, euro dollar. Obviously, I was expecting it to collapse a lot further. That didn't happen. We formed a head and shoulder about here. We broke all the way to the upside. The moment I saw this bullish movement, so if you go on the weekly and the daily, these are very bullish engulfing candles. I noticed that this was a sign of a reversal from this entire down move. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, as we know and as we learn on the Forex Mastery program, we know for a fact that if any trend wants to change, if there's a change in trend, it will let us know by giving us a reversal pattern. Okay, chapter 5 of the Forex Mastery program teaches you how to spot trend reversals like easy. Now this is a very nice trend reversal. The moment I noticed this, we broke the neckline, rallied all the way to the upside, and not only did we rally all the way to the upside, we came and we hung on to this support level about here. Now if I take my levels and look at it to the left, this was now starting to look like a falling knife, and you guys know falling knife is one of my favorite strategy. And obviously once we came here, it was very simple for me. I just came on a 4-hour time frame. I just came on a 4-hour, hold on guys, I just came on a 4-hour time frame. It was very simple and straightforward. I just drew my counter trend lines, as you can see. So what the breakout, actually if I make this a bit closer, you see it a lot more carefully. This is how it's actually supposed to be drawn, like so. Okay, so if I just zoom in pretty nicely, you will notice the breakout, retest, continuation to the upside, and then my entry points were pretty much at the breakout of the retest and continuation phase. I told you guys that my first level target was always going to be at the 100% retracement, which we smashed it in probably in like the same day. The trade entered the same day. I was up probably like 100 and something pips, and then obviously my next level target was this bad boy all the way up here. Why? Because if you zoom out, you could see that this was the no-brainer next level target. Let me just show you guys. My first level target was here because this is 100% retracement, and my second level target was this blue bar here because of, you can see this is a major guy about here. So all in all, euro dollar 1.0853 all the way into 1.1985, so roughly about 350 pips I bagged on this. So this euro dollar alone probably made me another about 550k I'd made on euro USD alone. Brilliant and absolutely amazing trade. Now enough of what I made and how I did it. What exactly is next for the euro dollar? And this is exactly why we're here. So I would like for us to obviously analyze the euro dollar and just have a proper look at what exactly is happening to the euro dollar as we speak. Now, you guys know how I like to do my analysis. I like to do my analysis. Actually, I think I'm starting to like this, my new color code. So we have this blue. Actually, I think I should change this back to blue. Hold on, guys. Change this back to blue. Yeah, and just make it a bit thicker. Yeah, I think I'm starting to really like this blue. Hold on, guys. Let's go to reduce the opacity, make it a bit lighter. Here we go. I think I'm liking this blue. It's blue. Blue represents profit, yeah? Yeah, blue represents profit. Anyway, so right now as we speak on the euro dollar, I'm not necessarily, because I've made a lot of money from the euro dollar, I'm not exactly going to be trading the euro dollar that much as we speak, but I just want to show you guys what exactly is happening from a higher time frame perspective. As we know, as Forex Mastery students, we know we always look at things from a higher time frame perspective first before we do anything else. So from what I can see is, obviously we've dipped down all the way into here, and we've moved sideways. I was expecting us to collapse lower and come here and from a double bottom. However, we've come back and started trading above this. So ladies and gentlemen, you need to understand something. Anytime we're below a trend line, it's a downtrend. The moment we move out of it and we fail to come back down below it, this market, if you had come back down below, anything here is uncertainty, because you're in a downtrend and you're outside of the trend line. Anything can happen here. Ideally, for this trend to continue properly, would have to come down here, break down here, and continue trading below this trend line. But for the first time, this trend line dates back all the way to 2008. This is trend line dating back to almost, I'll say 17 years ago. That's a long ass time. Is it 17 years ago or 7 years ago? This is 2025, bro. That's 17 years ago. Damn. That's a long time. So this trend line is not the guy you want to play with, right? So if I draw my trend line properly, you can clearly see that we've broken out of it and we're trading beside it, and then we've pulled back, and ideally we're supposed to, like I told you, we're supposed to come complete somewhere around here, come down here, but we've bounced. This is what I'm trying to explain to you guys. This bounce, we've bounced off of this trend line on the outer section, and we're pretty much facing the upside. To me, this looks like a clear case of a breakout retest continuation to the upside. And also, if I take my Fibonacci tool out, even my Fibonacci is not working, bro. Oh my Lord, I need to adjust this. But I can tell you for free, this is a 50 fib. So A, B, C. This market, euro dollar, I'm expecting some very, very heavy bullish momentum. And the next obvious level target is 1.2 300 about here. However, there's something that is holding euro dollar from actually ascending to the upside, which is this bad boy here. Don't forget, guys, all the way back in 2015, I was still in Coventry University at the time. This bad boy played a huge role in this range. This range was very nasty. As a matter of fact, even if I bring it lower, this level has actually affected this range before in the past. So I'm gonna just keep this here like so, and then I'm gonna look at euro dollar. Now, ideally, euro dollar, if I now come on the weekly time frame, you will notice that the market has coiled back to take off. We are ready to launch. This market ready to launch to the upside. And obviously this was the range that had been playing euro dollar for the past 2 years. Nastiest range. This market came into this range 2023 to 2025. 2023 January, this is 2025 May. 2 years, and we have finally for the first time in ages, we have broken above, closed above, retested above, and bullish engulfing weekly candle above. Ladies and gentlemen, all indications are pointing to the upside for euro dollar. I'm not going to lie to you. The only issue I have is this invisible black line about here. So I'm going to be monitoring euro dollar very carefully. Ideally, my entries should have been somewhere about here. Somewhere here, my profit, my stop losses come below here. It's just that I've been away from the charts. I've been taking care of big business. You guys know, trying to make all that money. Sometimes Forex trading money is not made on the chart. Sometimes it's made off the charts. You have to talk to investors. You gotta, make them feel comfortable, make them feel cool, bring in more investors. You guys know, most recently, don't want to say it before people start bashing me, but yours truly successfully founded a very successful and thriving prop firm, which is W Funded, and W Funded has given back to WMARKET. Meta quotes MT5 will be rolling out in exactly 7 days. So if you have a WMARKET trading account, ensure to get yourself ready. I think they're going to be doing between 50 to 100% deposit bonus. I'm not going to be actively running these companies. I've gotten some very experienced former CEOs of various investment bank and brokers, some Europeans, to come in and make it very standardized. I don't, you guys know, when I do something, I do it properly, down from my trading and down to the businesses that I have founded. So it is what it is. So I've been busy with a lot of things, so I just really haven't had time for the markets. But I can tell you for free that euro dollar is definitely going to ascend all the way to the upside. That black line is somewhere about here. I see no reason why the euro dollar, so I don't really like the 4-hour time frame, makes everything look so sketchy. I see no reason why. So euro dollar 1.1472, definitely. We're going to be coming into here, and if euro dollar continues in this trajectory, ladies and gentlemen, it's a full-scale trend reversal coming all the way to here. It's going to be a huge movement to the upside, although this level is a very strong level. As you guys can see, several times before in the past, this bad boy has held. So I'm going to be watching this 1.14720. If you want to jump in for buys, feel free to go, but ensure that you are watching this level very carefully. The only time I'm really going to be interested in Euro USD is once we clear 1.1472. We're clear for buys only into this level about here. After this level, then we're free all the way to the upside. Guys, you know I trade in levels, okay? I trade in levels. You guys know the first level I was looking at was here, and then after here was this blue bar, and then here, and then here. So you need to keep all these levels to guide you so that you don't just blindly just sit down and say, yes, I'm going to be rich. The market is going to... So once again, guys, you headed here first on Dapo Radio. 1.14720 is your next level target for euro dollar. But what is actually giving me... So anytime I do my analysis on euro dollar, I always like to go to the dollar index to just clarify whatever is going on. Now, the dollar index is euro USD flipped upside down, and I've been able to have a look at the dollar index. First of all, it's not looking good for the US dollar, to be honest. According to my analysis, here on the DXY, now you can see very clearly that after this push to the upside, we pulled back. If this market wanted to continue going higher, we should have come and taken out these highs about here. The market should have taken out these highs about here. Unfortunately, we came here and this is pretty much a lower high. Now, anytime we have a high and the next high does not at least make equal highs or make higher, it means that this uptrend is coming to an end. Now, what has now happened and what is clear as day to me on the dollar index is the fact that not only have we not put in an equal high or higher high, we've put in a significantly lower high, and we've now come, so now this is technically, I don't even call it a double top. This is worse than a double top. And then we've obviously pulled back all the way into the neckline. Not only have we pulled back into the neckline, the monthly time frame closed. The month of April has closed below this monthly neckline, as you can see. And we're literally printing, and we even retested it. It's wild. We retested the neckline and we're pointing downwards. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't need anybody to tell me that the dollar index is looking extremely bearish. Now, if I take out my trend line, not this trend line, if I take out my trend line and draw it properly, I could see clearly. So how you draw your trend line, you join the two most intimate points, which are these ones, and this one. And even if I take my trend line to somewhere around here, you can see that we have broken the inner trend line and we're going down to test the outer trend line. To be honest, that outer trend line does not look like a trend line that will most likely reverse this market, yet we might get there and obviously start to play around and have some form of support. But the main trend line, from what I can see, has just been breached, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly what is happening right now in the Forex trading market. You heard it here first on Dapo Radio. The dollar index has breached its uptrend trend line and it is currently pointing downwards. Ladies and gentlemen, we have almost 1,000 pips fall on this. It's going to be crazy. Now, what does this mean for the other pairs? It simply means that GBP USD is most likely going to head to the roof. Euro dollar is going to head to the roof. AUD USD is going to head to the roof, and USD JPY is going to crash. That's what it's looking like. And obviously with Donald Trump, Donald Trump is basically putting the US, and this is some fundamental stuff I want to share with you guys. See, Donald Trump is basically trying to reposition the US as the world power all over again. I mean, the US has always been the world power. However, you can see that China was obviously becoming more efficient in their manufacturing, and China was exporting crazy amounts of numbers, and the US was just importing all this stuff China was exporting, and it was absolutely affecting the US manufacturing industry. And any country who fails at manufacturing and production eventually will become obsolete. So China was on the verge of taking over from the US as the world power because they were pretty much producing 90% of what the world consumes, which is very dangerous for the US. So Donald Trump is going in there to renegotiate these tariffs, stating that Chinese products cannot come into the US because the US is the largest single economy in the world. Whether anybody likes it or not is just what it is. So with all these things he's doing and he's saying, investors are obviously, so you have to understand something. Investors and traders rely so much on what the news says. The news comes and says Donald Trump has done. So for them, the US dollar is not a stable asset for them to invest their money in, just because Donald Trump is making very drastic moves and obviously implementing very drastic policies, which is going to, I know for a fact, is going to benefit the US on the long run. However, how traders and investors, how they interpret things like that is
this is just like, I don't want any problem. Let me just take my money elsewhere. So they're taking, you can clearly see that they're taking their money out of the US dollar. And where do they take their money into? Other currencies, especially gold. And this is why gold has just been rallying all the way to the upside. So that's some fundamental analysis for you guys. And that just goes in line with our technicals as to why the dollar is absolutely going to crash. I'm expecting the dollar to really, really drop. But it's one of those things. It's not a big deal. So you want to buy some British pounds. You want to buy some British pounds. Pounds is going to be extremely strong. So with that being said, dollar index is going to roll over. I'm looking for potential shorting opportunities here. Now, let me take you guys over to GBP USD, which I am going to be trading sometime this week. Now, GBP USD, I'm just going to zoom out all the way back to 2001. So you can see GBP USD has been in this range is wild. And when I tell people something, you see, for every massive move, you see, 2014 was 2014 was when my trading changed forever. I made so much money shorting this market, okay? It was amazing. It was beautiful. Even this pullback, I can remember it was a 50-foot pullback. It was amazing. I dropped this market all the way to the upside. Oh my God, I was a student. That's the most amount of money I ever made. I thought that trading was so simple because obviously when the market is trending, it's easy for everybody to trade. However, after every trend comes a consolidation period. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're currently at GBP USD in case you're a bit lost. Guys, don't forget to get the Forex Mastery Program, and MT5 is coming to W Funded and WMARKET. I'm excited. See, I'm trying to contain my excitement. I'm trying to continue, but you know, what God has blessed, no man can curse. What God has blessed, no man can curse. The prop and the brokerage division are about to explode. It's gonna be, you understand what I mean? And obviously, because I'm the founder. You know, guys, it's crazy because I held myself back from saying a lot of times that, you know, I founded these platforms because of the hate I was getting. You know, it was crazy, and obviously all the other influencers refused to work with us because they were like, Dapo, Willis owns it, why should I support his business? And after some time, I literally did not even want to say I was even associated with these businesses anymore. But one day I woke up and I'm like, to hell with them, man. The world is big enough for everybody to thrive. So this is for us. This is our product. The brokerage platform belongs to us. W Funded, which is the prop firm, belongs to us as well. I'll appreciate it if you guys supported WMARKET, especially WMARKET because it's new. Go ahead and migrate your trading account if you're in XNES, Hot Forex, HML, everything. WMARKET is giving you zero spread, literally. And they're obviously offering educational sessions for traders who are struggling as well. You have to understand that WMARKET and W Funded, especially WMARKET, was built for traders by traders. So the link to getting your WMARKET trading account is going to be in the description as always. Ensure to open an account and start trading with WMARKET. It will make me very happy. Anyways, guys, back to what I was saying. So after every obviously massive move comes a range. Look at how this range has been here since 2016. Crazy. We range here for a bit and then we stop. We obviously made new lows, but we were expecting the market to come in here and then drop. But as you can see, just like euro dollar, it didn't continue dropping. It came here and held once, twice, three times. So we have a triple top, and this market is now finally pointing to the upside. And as I can see clearly, you know that middle line that was in euro dollar, this one, GBP USD has broken its own, and you can see clearly. That's why the top down analysis always win. You can see clearly. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. 1.35350, and it's GBP USD is at 1.3530, and we're breaking all the way into 1.400, 1.42. This should give us at least so GBP USD. Expect a rally of about 700 pips on GBP USD. I'm extremely bullish on GBP USD. 700 pip rocket, SpaceX, Elon Musk shit to the upside. Now, how are we going to be trading it? So Come on the weekly time frame, just look at what is happening. I'll use this to draw my trend line pretty nicely. Come on the daily, make sure the trend line is drawn pretty nicely. And as you can see, we are good. Oh my God, I just missed this most recent rocket. This would have been such a beautiful excuse my French. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, GBP USD has lifted off. I will be waiting to see if potentially we can get some form of a pullback. So I'm monitoring the pullbacks to see how GBP USD is going to be handling these pullbacks. But I can tell you, GBP USD is 700 pips clear to the upside without any doubt. You heard it here first on Dapo Radio. 700 pips clear to the upside. I'm going to be holding this bad boy for a while, okay, for a long time, 1.33559 all the way to the upside is going to be absolutely crazy. I don't know if I got into this trade. I don't think I did. I'm going to need to check my trade because I remember having a buy order for GBP USD. I'll have to check my trading account. And obviously, guys, you know, I've moved all my trading accounts, my investors, everybody, we've moved them to WMARKET. It's huge. And another reason, most people were asking me, oh, you don't like to show your profit and loss, blah blah blah. I didn't like to do that because I just felt like it was very tacky and all that, and I just didn't want to promote any other broker because I just didn't. I mean, I used to promote Infinox before, but Infinox just woke up one day and said they were not doing business anymore, and after that I just didn't. I don't want to put my name behind something that I cannot vouch for. And this is why I went and built a prop and a brokerage. Now I can vouch for these things because why? I know, because I did them, so I know. It's like you can vouch for what you do with your hands, right? So I will obviously start showing you guys a lot more of my trading account. Do I need to do that? No, I thought I ain't showing nobody my trading account. But I'll check my trading, my MT5 to see if I got into this trade. If I did, I'll obviously show you guys a glimpse of it. But enough about me. GBP USD to the moon, and then gold. I was looking at gold. Gold is about to take off again. If I just come to the monthly time frame, gold is wilding out, bro. Gold is wilding out, bro. Gold is wilding out, bro. It's gonna take off, man. It's just gonna take off. It's gonna take off again, bro. Because you know what thing about gold? Yeah, the retracements are so tiny, man. This one is about to fire, man. The next round number for gold is $4,000 per ounce. Gold has never been in this territory before, so you cannot even use historical price action to even determine what's going to happen next. The thing is just going. But the problem I have with markets that just rally all the way like this, they range for years. Obviously, everybody's happy about gold's movement to the upside, but I understand that gold range from 2020 all the way into 2023 for 3 years because of this rally. This rally that is here, this one is going to enjoy it now because this range is going to be for another 3 years. So whatever it is, just be buying gold. So obviously the only way you can dictate the next reversal point is round numbers, which is $4,000 per ounce. So you heard it here first on Dapo Radio, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to drop another Trader Talk video again where I'm going to be breaking down the S&P 500, what I'm doing with it. S&P 500, you guys know, is my favorite thing to trade. I love the S&P 500, provided that it's doing exactly what I want it to do. I love the S&P 500. It's one of the most amazing things to trade if you know how to trade it properly. So you can see, yeah, the pullback just like I predicted. Oh, this is a Fibonacci move. A, B, C. S&P 500 is about to blow out of here, man. It's going. It's pulling back. Why is my SPX thing like this? Hold on, guys. Yeah, that's more like it. I don't like it looking tacky like that. So from what I know, S&P 500 very well. Very. In fact, there's a setup for you guys here. Very. I know this thing like the back of my hand. Let's leave the trend line first. Let's look at some structural plays going on here first. I can tell you for free, without any iota of doubts, for free zones. This market wants to pull in here to fire further to the upside. That's what it wants to do. weekly might give me a more concise feel of whatever is going on. Let's go back to the daily. Zoom in properly. Yep. And if I draw my Fibonacci from A, B, C, that's most likely going to be it. We've taken out this area. So this area is not even an issue. So right about here, I'll be expecting pullback into this region. So that's a demand zone right about there. Let me try and see if I can get a trend line to pop out and actually try and collaborate with what exactly it is we're saying, so that I can just have a fair, proper idea of what exactly might be happening right about so. So yeah. So the S&P 500, I can see very clearly, you'll most likely pull down into here. This is known as the Willis zone. So I'm just going to map this level out here pretty nicely. Take this out. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take this out. So I'll be expecting the S&P 500 to pull back into my yellow box. My stop losses will go below this yellow box pretty nicely. But the target for the S&P 500 is going to be massive to the upside. I'm going to be holding this for a long time, for a long time. So you can imagine me buying S&P 500 about here with a very small stop loss of about maybe 30 pips. This move from here, 5, 6, 9, 8 to 6, 1. So I'm looking at about 400 pips to the upside. So I'm going to be risking about 60 pips to make 400 pips on this move. So I'm going to be monitoring this bad boy pretty nicely for, its pullback. So we might break here, but I would like for the market to come back and close above here. So rules of engage. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a clear-cut trade and that we can actually follow through with. S&P 500, I'll be waiting for a pullback into here, potentially a break out here. Once I start to see a candle come back and close above here, I'll be looking to buy all the way into the highs of 6.145. So this is pretty much going to be my trade for next week. Ideally, I should probably make at least a mil on this shit. Probably make at least a mil on this S&P 500 trade without a doubt. So I'll just be monitoring this. But the other pair that's on my watch list is GBP USD and Euro Dollar. I'm going to be monitoring this. But guys, this video is already taking so long. I'm going to drop another Trader Talk video again next week. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, get yourself the Forex Mastery Program. Do not sleep on a bicycle. Get it. It will change your trading for real. And of course, the best broker in the world right now is WMARKET. Ladies and gentlemen, I love you very much. I'm going to catch you guys on my other screen. Let's go.
Thank you guys for sticking to the very end of this lengthy video. I hope I was able to simplify what's going on. Like I said, with Dapo Willis, you got nothing to worry about. Your boy is back and I'm back for good. Once again, guys, ensure to smash the subscribe button right there. If you haven't gotten the Forex Mastery Program, the link is going to be in the description as always. And don't forget to get your trading account with my preferred broker, which is WMARKET. It will mean so much to us. It will mean so much to this channel. And for you as well, zero spread above $500 minimum deposit. I think it's $250 or $500. I can't remember. Just put money in your account. Tell them, listen, I'm a big boy. I put some good money. Put some good money. Tell them I put some good money. I don't need no freaking spread. And they're going to take the spread away. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I love you very much. Peace out. Bye, guys.